Stop! Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin and today I'm doing a mock test with Ankit. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
So Ankit, how many hours of driving lessons have you done?
16 hours.
Have you got a driving test booked at the moment?
No.
No. Were you driving previously before this as well?
Yes.
For how long?
I have driving before in India. After then here 16 hours.
In India,
not
were you
more
driving
than
for a while? Or is it like a year or two, or is it just a little while?
Just little while,
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so
before.
most of your practice is
Yes,
here.
yes,
Okay, I see
yes.
that. Okay. And you're doing this mock test to kind of just really see where you're at.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so do you know how the mock test will be conducted? Do you want me to tell you a little bit about it?
Little bit about.
Okay, so we're going to drive for about 40 minutes in total. We're going to do a mixture of roads, a bit of independent driving. We're going to do one manoeuvre, possibly the emergency stop, similar to everything that you've seen and hopefully been practicing with your instructor.
Yes.
And yeah, the roads aren't too busy now. And I'll give you the result at the end. Good luck.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to ask you a question right now before we start driving, and then one whilst you're driving as well.
Yeah.
So for your first question, could you tell me, how would you check that your indicators are working?
Indicators working. Just we need to press this button.
Okay.
And then I have to go outside and check the all side lights and it's properly working or no.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
For anyone that is new to watching these videos, if you enjoy watching this content and even learn a thing or two, don't forget to like the video. He's laughing at me. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let us know what you thought of today's drive, subscribe if you're new, and select the bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I'm uploading. I've got that down to a T now. Alright, so you ready to start? So whenever you're ready, we're going to drive off down this road and I'll tell you whenever I need you to turn, okay?
Yeah. So, engine is start or not?
At the end of this road, turn left please. The van at the end of this road is parked in a bad spot, but you want to make sure you stay in the middle of the road up until that van has completely disappeared from your front windscreen. That means that you're parallel, and only after that you should then steer towards the left to come back to your side of the road. Ankit stops on the ramp at the end of this road, but as he's trying to prepare his feet to move forward, he does roll back. There was a pedestrian on the left-hand side who was waiting for us as she hesitated to cross the road at this point. He gets a minor fault for this. Moving off in the wrong gear is not a fault, as the car did move off successfully, but it is harder to move off in a higher gear as you have to accelerate a lot more and hold the clutch down for longer. So if you were trying to take a small gap and trying to move off quickly, you're more likely to cut off the engine. At the end of this road, turn left and then turn right. Okay, and if you can pull in and park up on the left somewhere safe.
Here?
Somewhere safe, yeah. Thank you. And drive off when you're ready. It's points like this where that right blind spot is vital. As you can see, there is a junction over on the right hand blind spot, and if you don't turn around to check, that area is not covered in your interior or right mirror. Ankit does a really good job with moving off safely from this point. Alright, we've got two roundabouts really close together. Let's go left at the first one and then right at the second one. So they're very close, okay? When we first got to this roundabout, the right hand side was completely clear and we could have continued straight away. Now you can see all the vehicles in front are actually blocking the right hand side, but Ankit is still sitting here with the brakes on. He gets a serious fault at this point as he continues waiting. As you can see, he actually entered when the vehicles in front had stopped. Now the vehicles in front were only continuing as we were not moving, so we had priority over them the whole time. Leading up to the van that's parked on the left hand side, Ankit initially has a good clearance as we're approaching, but before moving past the end of the van he starts steering left too early. Doing this will mean that the back of your car ends up crossing too closely, which is why he gets marked down for clearance again. Okay, Ankit, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would open your window. Yeah, you can close it. we're just going to keep towards the right from here. And then at the traffic lights, Ankit, we're going to be turning left. So traffic lights, left, please.
Oh shit.
So we're turning
I have to go left.
left.
Sorry. Shit. I missed it.
If you just put on a left signal, when they give way, we'll move over.
Okay.
Yeah? So we're turning left. Yeah. Just wait now, wait now. I'll help you with this bit. Just wait now. I'll tell you when to move over. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just go straight. It's fine. Going the wrong direction is not a fault, but at this point I would have just helped Ankit in order to try and get us into that left-hand lane in order to get on the carriageway to get back on track. Traffic lights turn right. Now another thing I didn't mention at this point is if you notice, Ankit's always got his left foot hovering over the clutch. He sort of rests on the clutch as he's driving. It's not a good idea to do this as you will wear down the clutch over time. You should always place your left foot over on the footrest and only bring it in when you need to use it. Now when we get to the traffic lights, we're turning left. So keep to the right, and then traffic lights turning left. We need to move from here. They have to give way to you. Keep moving. Go to the left lane, please. Fully left lane. You can see in the interior mirror the white car is moving fully over towards the left where the bus stop is, and that's exactly what we needed to do. Now as we went round this one-way system, the vehicles approaching from the left hand side do have a give way and we have a keep clear in front in case there's already traffic in front of us. But as the road ahead was clear, we needed to continue through and just simply move all the way over towards the left in order to turn at the lights. Start the independent drive now. I'm going to give you some signs to follow, okay?
Yeah.
I'd like you to follow signs towards Oxford.
Towards Oxford?
Yes, please, Oxford. I think the signs might be coming up a bit late, but we need to move into the middle lane when you get a chance, okay? we're going to be taking the exit coming off here. Roundabout, I'd like you to go straight ahead, second exit please. Approaching this roundabout to take the second exit, Ankit should have stayed in the left-hand lane. Now this is a traffic light controlled roundabout where the traffic lights were actually green on approach, but Ankit started braking as he started looking towards the right and he thought the vehicle on the right was actually coming through. As soon as he entered the roundabout, he ended up switching over towards the left-hand lane without checking his mirrors. As we're moving off from this position, we want to try and keep as far left as possible in order to take the exit and also to make it easier for vehicles in the middle to be able to spiral out after us. You can see Ankit's keeping more towards the right and we had quite a large vehicle towards the right hand side and they did have to hold back. And turn left. And take the next available road to the right. If you hear your examiner say take the next available road to the right, that means that the first entrance to your right will be a no entry. So you can see here over on the right hand side, just after these railings, there is a clear no entry sign and a give way line. So we need to turn into the second half of the road. If you can just pull in and park up on the left in that space there, don't worry about the driveways on this occasion. Thank you. So shortly I'm going to get you to carry out the emergency stop. As you're driving down this road, when it's safe and there's nobody about, I'm going to look all around and give you this signal. Stop. When you get that signal, I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible. We'll wait for my signal before you stop the car.
Yep.
Okay? Drive off when you're ready. Stop! Stop! Thank you. I'm not going to get you to do that again. Drive off when you're ready. If you could pull in and park up on the right hand side of the road please, just before that silver car. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion. That's great there, thank you. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is to reverse back for about 2 car lengths, keeping a reasonable distance from the pavement and try not to touch the curb as you carry out this exercise.
On this side or on that side?
Where we are now.
Okay.
So we're reversing back for 2 car lengths, yeah?
Reversing back like I have to go straight
Reverse back from here.
from here.
for 2 car lengths, reverse back.
Okay, I have to take reverse.
You have to lift it. During this reversing exercise, Ankit does look all around, checking his left and right blind spot, but as we're reversing back, he simply needed to keep the wheel straight. If you feel like you're getting a bit too close to the curb, you can tilt the wheel slightly towards the left, or if you want to get closer, you can tilt towards the right, but Ankit actually starts turning the wheel left and right and ends up getting his front tyre on the pavement. Thank you. Drive up when you're ready. Alright, so that's the end of your driving test.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a pass on this occasion.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Yeah, from starting my driving, we had to go on left way, and my car is rolling back at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a one, and then I didn't give signal on the traffic light. I don't know is a way or no, is it good or no, because there is this way like I have to
You
go
have to
this
go
way.
left.
Yeah.
It's best to always signal. Just your signal might be helpful to somebody,
Yeah,
like a
someone
pedestrian.
on me or around, maybe I don't know, he's on me or someone else.
You were a bit slow to move off at one point. You did get hooted at.
Yeah.
Okay,
and,
so
and I'm misleading the lines. I didn't heard properly, or maybe that's the reason.
going the wrong way wasn't
Yeah.
like a big issue. It was what happened afterwards. Okay, so the main issues I'm going to talk through, and then talk through any of the main. Yeah. So I'm basically I'm just going to talk through all the main bits.
Yeah.
And then go over anything else that kind of comes to my mind right now. So the first one was earlier on. You remember when we kind of went the wrong way? Actually, before that, there was one more. We were on a roundabout where we were turning right.
Yeah.
And when we got to the roundabout, your right-hand side was clear. Nobody was there. But there was some traffic from in front, and you just went there and you just stopped. And we let about 10 cars go through.
Yeah, that right.
That right turn.
Yeah.
You just sat there. There was nobody. Absolutely
Actually,
no
my
one.
I was thinking I have to change the gear.
Yeah.
So that's why I was stopped over there, and I just looked there, like cars are going over there. So I thought like if they finish their route, then I should move in.
But they
That's
were
the-
only going
yeah.
because you just sat there. If you had moved, they would have stopped.
Yeah.
So you needed to go in at
Yeah,
that point
yeah.
because your right hand side was empty.
Yeah.
Then a bit later on the big traffic light junction where I was trying to tell you to go left, you went into the middle lane, and I think at that point you were thinking I said right.
Yes,
I said no,
yes,
left.
Yes, yeah.
Then we came back to that same point and we got a serious fault for a response to kind of a bit of hesitation, really. We had to keep clear in front of us, and I said traffic lights turn left. The traffic lights are a bit far from us, but you just went and stopped, and then you started watching these guys going, oh, I'll wait for them. And then they just kept coming because they can see you're not moving and you're holding everyone back. But they have a give way to you. You just had to keep clear if there was traffic, but there was no traffic, so just go. So a lot of hesitation there.
Yeah.
You need to be more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah? You drive nicely, like going up to second and third and maintaining the speed, which is really good. But try not to rest your foot on the clutch. The whole drive, I saw your foot was like this. The whole drive. And then anytime I would say anything or you're going to stop, you're putting the clutch down first. So there's a lot of coasting. Your foot should be on the side of the clutch, not on the clutch.
Okay.
You got to break that habit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Even my instructor also
Says the same thing.
But it's habit from since my country, like India. So like I was driving over there like that, but no one is explaining me how to.
Yeah, all the
do-
time here.
yeah.
If anything's happening, you're putting the clutch down.
Yeah.
I thought for a lot of the drive, it felt like only maybe 20% of the drive you weren't holding the clutch. Yeah. Then when we came off that big road,
Is it a big reason to be fail or no?
like with the way you were driving, the examiner's not going to say anything about it. But
Okay.
for you as a driver, if something happens and you're putting the clutch down first, it's just the control's not great and you have less time to stop. The car is harder to control. So that's the main thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When we came off that 40 road, I said roundabout, go straight ahead. You went into the right hand lane. Two
Yeah.
things happened there.
Yeah.
Traffic lights were green, but you saw the lorry approaching and you started braking. The person behind was like, why are you braking? It's a green light. So there was a bit of like, confusion
Yeah.
between you and the driver behind and the traffic light. So that was the first bit. And then as soon as we entered that roundabout, you switched lanes and you didn't check your left mirror.
Yeah.
You needed to start the roundabout in the left lane because we were going straight.
Yeah. There was I know, but actually what happened at that time, there is two cars already over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I recently I thought like first exit is here,
Mhm.
the second is my one, so I have to be take left. So I just suddenly come this way, just like
We
the
should have
black-
started on that lane.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I don't have to take the right lane. I have to become
Yeah,
in the
start on the
middle
left.
lane, middle or left,
Okay, there were two lanes.
3 lanes maybe.
Before the roundabout, there were two lanes.
Yeah.
You went into the right one, you should have been on the left one. In the roundabout, there were 3 lanes. In the roundabout, you were going for second, but then you went first. So one goes into one, so left goes into one, right goes into 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll need to continue practicing on roundabouts for sure, just to really understand the layout. But it's all about road marking. On the 40 road, you did really well to move back into the normal driving lane, so well done for that. That was really good. And you were always sort of positioning and driving at the right speed on that road, which was nice to see. Good use of mirrors along that road as well. Clearance, I kept seeing you get too close to the left. Like if there's a parked car
Yeah.
and you're moving back to the left after the parked car, I kept feeling like you're just moving back too early. It just felt like it was a bit too close. Right at the first junction, I was like, oh, with the van. It was it was like an enterprise van. I was like, oh, that's a bit close.
It's just little bit.
We
yeah.
shouldn't be getting that close. Your reversing maneuver, you got marked down for control with that because you were reversing very nicely. Really good observation, really good control. Near the end, you started turning the
Yes.
wheel.
I don't know why I did.
Why?
I did.
Did you
then
know?
after then I corrected properly.
But did you know your front tire went on the pavement?
But on starting, like when I did like this, and then my the tire was gone on pavement.
We shouldn't be going on the pavement. Yeah.
And then I just take on first, and then I reverse back perfectly.
But you want to make sure you don't even go on the pavement.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm thinking there's one more thing missing.
For stopping.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm thinking. Yeah, it just felt like you were just a little bit slow, a bit hesitant overall. But you've got good control and you've got to stop that coasting habit. That's kind of like how I can summarize it. Anything else, I'll add it into the video so you'll see it anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything really. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we've reached the end of our video. If you have enjoyed this video and you like watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, select the bell icon and let us know what you thought of today's video. If you've learned anything, put it down there. That's it. Thank you for watching.
Bye.